It's a wonderful morning. We're off on a wonderful day. Good morning and good morning, Mickey. We're gonna get up and on our way.
Oh, I guess it's time for me to get back to work. So, welcome back to looking at the trend of looking at cartoon characters when they were growing up. This time, we look at Baby Felix, the new Archies, and Clifford's puppy days. Sometimes I wish I had a dog, but I'm not always at home, so I can't take care of a dog. So, yeah. But let's move on, but I do have one thing that I do have, is I have cats. Maybe we should talk about Felix the cat. In this case, Baby Felix.
It's Felix. Felix has a baby, baby Felix. Meow. Felix.
Baby Felix is another show that's similar in vein to Muppet Babies or Baby Looney Tunes, and that the character of Felix the cat is aged down to when he was in this case, a young kitten.
Oh no, not you again! Nope! You're not getting my cake!
The show ran from the year 2000 to 2001, with 26 episodes overall. I didn't really watch Felix the old Felix the Cat show cartoon growing up. So my experience with the character is kind of limited, I would say. But judging this show, the animation for this is rather nice. But I do think I'd eventually get tired of hearing this.
Baby Felix, catch it!
I got it! Oh!
Well, good try, Baby Felix.
Although I do find the idea of a character that is able to pull anything out of, a bag that can, get him whatever he needs in that situation is a cool premise for, a cartoon character. It's like, say, I don't know, it's just a cool idea. Felix the Cat's been around for a long time. It's quite surprising how he hasn't decided to say, hey, make it come back, cat. Or maybe they just thought, we're not going to get that litter box out, perhaps. Maybe, I don't know. So, now that we finished talking about cats, our good, furry little feline friends, giving them attention, let's talk about our, a brand that's based off comics. In this case, the new Archies. The new Archies was a show that took the Archie gang that we all know and love. Well, I think we all know the gang. Archie Andrews, Betty Cooper, Vertical Large, Jughead Jones, Reggie Mantle, as they transverse being juniors at Riverdale High School.
Busy. Gag me, Miss Grundy. We need some fun around here. All work and no play makes Reggie a boring boy. You are one fun guy, Reggie.
But one thing I noticed that was quite common for some of these shows is that it's not going to be it might be a surprise, I don't know, that the show didn't really last long. From September 12th to December 5th, 1987, with only 13 episodes, with new characters like Eugene and his girlfriend.
Hey, Eugene, it's Grundy's birthday. We got this surprise for her. Here, you give her the present. I'll pick up the trash for you. I didn't know it was your birthday. Real nice, Eugene. Your favorite teacher, and you don't even know when her birthday is.
Omni. The opening intro to the show is actually pretty good. It has the 80s vibes that are really fun and that you can get into. The animation for the show is rather nice. The episodes are similar to, like, you know, what you'd expect. You'd expect for shows with teens, like, you know, stories involving going to prom, having a part-time job, or perhaps even turning into a werewolf.
Come back here, you jerk!
Well, you know, the usual shenanigans. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, like, I have not really, like, delved deep into, like, say, all the media involved in Archies. I hadn't even really watched the Riverdale show. I know that was huge.
All is right in the world. Isn't it, my love?
Yep. Everything's back to normal.
I did watch the Haunting World of Sabrina, though. That was pretty good. So now that let's move away from talking about high school based stories and move on to our favorite red dog.
Clifford, remember when you were a puppy?
One puppy, two puppy on a puppy bed. The littlest one has fur that's
I'm kind of new, so I'll stick with you. I like new places, seeing lots of new faces, and before this day's through, we'll make good friends like you.
With Clifford's Puppy Days. Interesting point I don't think I've talked about is this is a PBS cartoon, yet to this it's kind of exciting for me. In that the show first started airing on September 1st, 2003, and will continue to February 25th, 2006, with over 39 episodes in total, which is not bad for based only on half-an-hour show. The opening theme is followed by one central story, which is sometimes about Clifford and his friends. I kind of have I'm gonna be honest, I have a bit of a soft spot for PBS, public broadcast cartoons like Arthur and all those, mostly because I grew up with those, and also in the fact that I had the chance to actually work, have a internship at a local PBS when I was in college. So yeah, that was something I had the experience of doing, working at, understanding how the radio works, understanding how how they would deal with television and all that. Sometimes the way the show would be broken down was story time with Speckle.
Seeing the wonderful sights and having their very own souvenirs, Reba, Ravi, Luna, and Darnell felt like they had been on Speckle's vacation too, and they'd all had a wonderful time.
Between the first and second story, Emily Elizabeth reads Clifford, a Spreckle story. Which is, and if you're probably wondering, a Spreckle story? What's a Spreckle story? A short 60-second, approximately time, filler about a fictional dog, Spreckle, and his animal friends Darnell, Reba, Ravi, and Luna. Honestly, I remember watching the original Clifford show, but this show seems to have a lot of charm to it.
Mom, does every family make cookies on the first snow day of the year?
No, not every family. Making cookies on the first snowfall is just our family's tradition.
A tradition? What's that?
the animation for it is rather nice, especially for, a public broadcasting cartoon. And, yeah, like, yes, it has more of a updated, color scheme compared to how it originally was, but it also reminds you of the book, and I don't know, it has a sense of charm to it. It's kind of, it has that, like, warm, inviting kind of, like, vibes. Like, when you're watching something, it's like, say, hey. Like, like, that feeling when you're watching something and you go, yeah, that feeling. I don't know. But, see you next time.